After being blown up by a hand grenade, I knew I had two options. One was to start fresh, or two was to go back and get my old gear. And I knew for a fact I was not starting fresh. Now, when I spawned, I realized I was near Sitnik, and I went ahead to make sure that I was in fact there so I don't make a wrong turn. If I made a wrong turn, it could prove fatal. So I was in fact near Sitnik, and now I knew where I was, for sure, and which way I should go. Next city over would be Grabin, and my goal was to get some gear right there, because I had absolutely nothing. Now, I saw a few houses when I was entering Grabin, and I went ahead to get some gear and possibly some food, even a drink, because my thirst was going up rapidly. Luckily, I did find some food, but now the issue was how to open the cans, because I had nothing. No can opener, no blades. On top of all that, I had zombies all around me. So at this point, I realized that night was coming, and if I was to loot, it was to be now, because I had to go back on the road and use all the light I had to stay at the right path. Night would make it much more difficult. Luckily, I did find something to drink, and I did find some more food, but the issue still prevailed. I need something to open these cans with. For a moment, I thought I heard somebody walking right near me, but luckily I think that it was nobody. And I did find a pair of spare shoes because I was gonna need those. After all this walking, I knew that my shoes would wear off. In the store I managed to find some more cans, but still no can opener, no knife. And for a brief moment I did contemplate going into the police station, but I chose to continue my path and not risk being stuck here at night. There it was, the sign pointing left to Tarnov. I knew I was on the right way. So after some walking, I was there, in Tarnov. I immediately noticed the landmarks that I recognized. I knew exactly where I should go. But the night was falling and I still had no way to open my cans. I had no can opener, I had no knife. Right now, I noticed there was much more zombies than I thought, and I knew I had to avoid them at all costs because I had no weapon to defend myself with.